How many times, bro, did you say you were gonna do something and you didn't do it? So man, there's this thing. It's called a knowing doing gap, and you can know how to do something, but you don't do it. You can know how to do it. You can know all the steps you need to take, all the things that you need to do to get something done, but you don't actually do the thing. Like, why is that? I don't know about you, man, but I've dealt with this many times. I've dealt with saying that I was going to do something, know exactly what to do, and then when the time came to actually do the thing, I didn't do it. Even though I knew what to do. I used to do credit. I had this person tell me one time, they're like, I don't need credit repair. I know what to do already. Yeah, why you don't do it? I know what to do already, I just don't do it. Yeah, why? That don't make any sense. It doesn't make any logical sense to know that you know what to do, but you don't do the thing. And it's a thing that Bob Proctor calls the knowing doing gap. And what it pretty much is that the reason we don't do the thing is because our minds are programmed to do the habit that we've been habitually doing. So the thing that we've been habitually doing, which is not doing the thing, not taking the action on the thing that we need to take the action on, we're programmed to not do it, therefore we don't do it. Right? So it's not knowing how to do something. We can know how to do something, but that ain't the problem. The problem is what's up in here. The problem is what is the programming in our mind that has us not doing the thing. So if we want to change how we're doing the thing, or actually being able to get our body to move and take the necessary actions, then we need to change what's up in this mind right here. We need to change what's going on right there. We need to change that programming that's under the surface of the conscious mind, which is the subconscious mind. We have to change that. And how do we change that? Well, we got to tap into the mental computer to be able to actually change these things. We have to change the frequency. Your frequency is what? Thoughts, feelings, actions, right? Your thoughts are what going up here. The thinking in your mind, the images, the imagination in your mind, which is the images that are in your mind, affect the way that you feel. And the way that you feel affects the actions that you take. So when you think a certain thing, it's going to cause you to feel a certain way. And depending on that feeling, that action that you need to take is going to be difficult, it's going to be challenging, or it's going to be easy. Or it might even be challenging, but it's what do you call it? It's not bliss, but it's enjoyable. How to program your mind to take difficult actions, and those difficult actions become enjoyable instead of like gut-wrenching, miserable tasks that you have to complete, things that you got to do. What if you were able to program your mind and change your mind to take actions that you needed to take that might be difficult actions, but you do them with ease because you've programmed your mind to love doing difficult things. Therefore, your mind now sees it as an easy task. It's possible. It's more than possible. It's all up here in the mind. All you got to do is change what you're consistently, habitually thinking about. Change the things that you put inside of your conscious mind repetitiously. All habits can be changed. And what it really is habits. You have productive habits, you have non-constructive habits. So you need to change the habits. You gotta change the thoughts and the things that you're thinking to be able to change the habits. And you can delete a bad habit, not necessarily delete. You can't just take a habit and exit out of your life, right? You can only push out a bad or a non-productive habit or a habit that doesn't serve you with a more productive habit. I'm not even going to say good or bad because you're the one that decides what's good or bad for you in your life. But maybe it's a habit that's not pushing you towards your purpose. You're the one that can decide what that habit is. And if a habit is doing that, if you're doing a habit and you get thoughts in your mind like, hey man, I don't think what I'm doing is the right shit. This is not pushing me towards where I need to go. Then in your mind, you've put that action as a habit that's not serving you, that's not moving the needle towards where you're trying to go. So you need to change that habit. You need to assume yourself to be something different. You need to start repetitiously putting the opposite of what you're doing in your mind. Maybe you tell yourself, I'm not good at that. Maybe you tell yourself it's too difficult. Maybe you tell yourself it's too hard. Maybe you tell yourself, I can't figure it out. Maybe you tell yourself this inner dialogue inside of your mind. You tell yourself things that are gonna make you feel a certain way. So if they make you feel a certain way, if you tell yourself, man, that shit is hard, it's gonna make you feel a certain way like, damn, I don't wanna do this shit because it's hard. What if you start telling your mind, this is easy. This is easy. I do this with ease. I figure it out. I always figure it out. I know the answer. I know the answer. Start telling yourself you know the answer. Sit with yourself. Quiet your mind. Breathe. And tell yourself, whatever challenge that you're facing, I know how to do this. In divine order, I know how to do this. With the power of my subconscious mind, I know how to do everything. I know how to do all of it. With the power of infinite intelligence, because you do know. Your subconscious mind infinitely knows. It's tied to a universal substance. You know how to do it, but you have to start telling yourself that. Repetitiously and consistently, you can reprogram your mind to do and accomplish whatever the hell that you want to do and accomplish. But it all starts with the things that you tell yourself, the inner dialogue, the self-identity that you have about yourself. Your self-identity as far as how you see yourself. Do you see yourself as somebody who's smart, courageous, confident, somebody who's amazing, magnificent, knows, can handle any challenge thrown at them? Do you see yourself as that? Do you see yourself as somebody who makes a certain amount of money? I can't seem to break past $5,000 a month. Maybe because that's what you tell yourself. Maybe you haven't expanded your mind to make $20, $30, $40, $50,000 because you don't think that is possible. And you don't think that is possible, you're not going to expand your mind. You're not going to think that about yourself. But it all starts about what you tell yourself. You have to start telling yourself different things. The inner dialogue on what you tell yourself is everything. And that's my video for today, man. Hopefully this is a video that helps somebody. I just want to help one person. That's it. If every video I put out just helps one person, something that they take from my video, one line, I've done my job. I've done my job. My purpose is to serve, and I'm here to serve and help you. Yeehaw! Y'all see me in front of these boots? Hey, this is a Guinness World Record for the largest boots in the world. San Antonio, Texas. But yo, look, this Rob, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one.